Hello, I'm Kendra Von Esch of Shalom World, bringing you the news from around the globe. Diego Omar Pena Navia, a young Colombian seminarian who suffers from a terminal illness, was ordained as a priest at the Cathedral of St. Michael the Archangel in Garzon. Holy See granted all necessary permissions and dispensations for him to be ordained as a priest, and hundreds of faithful family and friends attended his ordination. Father Diego will officiate his first Mass in his hometown in the parish of Sala do Blanco. Similar situations have already occurred in the Catholic Church. The most recent was in May this year, when Polish seminarian Michael Loss, who is diagnosed with terminal cancer, was ordained a priest on a bed in the oncology wing of a Polish military hospital. The United States government has reached out to other nations requesting them to support U.S. pro-life efforts at the United Nations. A joint letter signed by U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo and Secretary Alex Azar of the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services was sent last month. This letter will help the United States delegates in standing up to abortion forces in the UN and the European governments. The letter warns against aggressive efforts to reinterpret international instruments to create a new international right to abortion and to promote international policies that weaken the family. Pompeo and Azar said these efforts were disturbing and that they take the focus off real health issues and import policy debates that should be handled at the national, subnational, or community level. Sean Duffy, a practicing Catholic who has served in Congress since 2011 and an expected father of his 9th child, announced on his personal Facebook page that he will be stepping down from his seat next month. Sean Duffy said, "With much prayer, I have decided that this is the right time for me to take a break from public service in order to be the support my wife, baby, and family need right now." He said, "Raising a family is hard work. It's especially true for one as large and busy as mine. Being away from home in Washington 4 days a week is challenging, and for that reason, I have always been open to signs from God when it comes to balancing my desire to serve both my family and my country." The congressman and his wife, Rachel Campos Duffy, are open about their Catholic faith and the joy of having a large family. 4 devout Christians have been arrested in Nepal for preaching the gospel of Jesus Christ. According to the International Christian Concern, Albaha Durpariyar, Rupa Sonam, Chandra Kali Rawat, and Bheem Kumari were arrested in the Salin district on charges of preaching Christianity. Authorities confiscated a bag of faith-based literature at the time of the arrest, and they are currently being detained under the country's anti-conversion law. William Start, International Christian Concerns Regional Manager for South Asia, said that the detainees are unable to afford lawyers to represent them at this time and would remain behind bars until a trial can be arranged. 17 Christians, including both Nepalese Christians and foreigners, have been arrested under the anti-conversion law in 2019 alone. On Sunday, Christians of the Indian village of Kandhamal commemorated the 11th anniversary of the worst anti-Christian attacks in the country's history. Back in 2008, 300 churches and 6,000 homes were destroyed, and 50,000 people were displaced in the anti-Christian attack. But despite the intense persecution, Christianity is thriving and vocations are booming. In almost every religious congregation in India, there is at least one religious priest or sister from Kandhamal. Archbishop John Barwa of Cuttack, Bhubaneswar, said that the faith of Christians is growing. The people have no fear, and they can face any challenge with faith and trusting in God. He said, "They burnt our people, our houses, our churches, but the fire of the Holy Spirit filled our people with a burning love for Jesus and the church." Thanks for watching and for your support. Stay in touch on social media, our app, and online at shalomworld.org. May you walk in the light of the Lord, and may peace be with you always.